My People is proud to present the 40 Days 40 Fintechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, which is leading the way in advocating for technology that promotes financial inclusivity. Since 2020, we've profiled over 100 fintechs, and our latest season is shining a spotlight on those breaking down digital barriers and transforming lives for the better. Join us in this financial inclusivity revolution, presented with generous support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 Fintechs, hashtag Level 1 Project to learn more and get involved in creating a brighter financial future for all.
The 4 Days for Fintechs initiative continues to shine a spotlight on innovators that are using financial technology to serve the unserved and underserved people in Uganda and across Africa. On day 22 of the annual 4 Days for Fintechs initiative season 5, we are glad to host a representative from Jumo World. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Wilfred Wabwire. I am the country manager, Jumo, in Uganda.
Yeah, for those who are listening to you and watching you for the very first time, what is Jumo?
Jumo started operations in 2015 as the market-leading banking-as-a-service platform provider. We use artificial intelligence to provide financial services in emerging markets.
What kind of services do you provide at Jumo?
We, first of all, partner with capital providers, and we work with mobile money providers. In Uganda, we work with MTN or partner with MTN Uganda. We also partner with Airtel. So on the one side, you've got the capital providers who are usually institutional investors or banks, and then on the other side, we partner with mobile money providers. We also partner with mobile fintech platforms.
Okay, and maybe break it down for us. What services do you give customers on Airtel, and what services do you provide to MTN mobile customers?
In Uganda, Jumo provides the Wewole credit service in partnership with Airtel Money Uganda Limited. The service is available to eligible customers by dialing star 185 star 8, select Wewole, and then follow the prompts. For MTN, the service is available, Mosente Credit Service. It's available to eligible customers by dialing star 165 star 5, select Mosente, and then follow the prompts.
Yes, in what you are saying, you have re-emphasized the word eligible customers on both MTN and Airtel. Make me understand, who is an eligible customer? When does one become an eligible customer to start receiving those mobile loans of Wewole and Mosente?
Number one, one has got to, first of all, be registered and actively using either MTN mobile money on MTN or Airtel money on Airtel money. So you have got to be registered and actively transacting there. And depending on which service you're using, if you're using Mosente, then you've got to opt in or register for Mosente by dialing star 165, as I indicated. Select savings and loans, Mosente, then opt in if you have never opted in. If you opted in, you simply dial the short code and then select get a loan. For Airtel, if you've never opted in, you need to dial star 185 star 8, and then you dial you select Wewole, and then you opt in into the service initially. After you've opted in, you follow the same the same steps, but then you simply select get a loan.
All right. Now that we know how one gets a loan, how do we pay after getting that money? So just give us grants. As
I indicated, depending on whether you're on MTN or Airtel, you dial the relevant USSD, you take a loan, you select your preferred term. You may select a 14-day or 30-day or whatever term suits you. And then on due date, as a customer, make sure you have got sufficient funds, to be able to cater for your loan. And always what we do in our loan application journey, we will tell a customer when the loan is due, so that you have sufficient funds on that due date to be able to pay your loan. Once you have the money on due date, the money will be auto debited from your account.
Yes, all right. For the time you have been implementing the Wewole service with Airtel, how does your reach look like?
We launched the Wewole credit service in 2017, and to date, we have served over 4 million users.
Okay. Unique users?
Yeah, unique users in Uganda.
All right. That is on Wewole.
On Wewole.
Airtel.
That is Airtel.
How many are you serving on MTN Mosente?
So Mosente, we launched it in December 2021, and to date, we have served over 1 million users.
All right. Now that we know your impact and your reach, Someone recently told me that they were using the Mosente platform, but after some time, they were stopped from using the service. Not because they defaulted, but maybe because they delayed by paying by 1 day or 2. So we want to understand, how democratic is your credit score?
So thank you very much. When, and as I indicated, when a customer is applying for our loan, and we have actually factored this into the application journey, we will tell a customer, your loan, this is how much you have applied for. These are the fees you will be charged. This is the due date. And we will also advise you that on this due date, make sure you have sufficient funds to be able to settle your loan. If you don't have sufficient funds, what that implies is that you will incur, first of all, unwanted late payment fees. We do not want our customers to incur such because of the nature of the customers that we are serving. So as a customer, it is very imperative that you understand, when is my due date, so that you have sufficient debt, amount of money to settle your loan. That also helps you as a customer, because when you pay your loans on time, number one, you avoid paying those late payment fees because they inconvenience you as a customer. And number two, you become, eligible for even higher amounts.
All right, Wilfred, thank you so much. In the past 12 months, what have been the key highlights from Jumo? What ground have you covered?
Regarding Mosente, we started with a single repayment product, but we then introduced a 60-day multi-repayment product to offer more flexibility to our customers in terms of longer-term staggered repayments. So the 60-day multi-repayment product on MTN Momo enables customers to take a loan and repay in 2 installments. That ensures they do not, feel the burden of paying in a single repayment.
Yes, like you have noted, you are serving close to 5 million people. I assume there are so many startups there, so many young people, and so many women among the people you are serving. Could you please break it down for me? What is the contribution of Jumo to supporting the financial inclusion drive?
65% of Jumo users are MSMEs. Those are micro, small, and medium enterprises in the informal sector. 30% are women. And in terms of youth participation, 16% are below the age of 24, and 44% are between the ages of 25 and 35 years. The beauty with Jumo loans is that they are accessible via USSD. So this is easily available even for those users with feature phones. And in terms of sustainable development goals, the Jumo business model also contributes directly and indirectly to several sustainable development goals, including addressing poverty as well as gender inequalities.
All right, Wilfred. Yes, for the 3 years you have been on MTN Momo, and over 7 years you have been on Airtel, what key challenges have you faced in this digital loans business?
As I indicated, Jumo in Uganda, we have served over 5 million users since we started operations. However, there are still millions of people who don't have access. Exactly, that don't have access to finance, which is why we continuously identifying partnerships to be able to bridge that gap.
Let's speak more around the state of the financial technology industry in Uganda. As someone that is working with an organization that has served close to 5 million people on MTN and Airtel, where do you see the opportunities in the fintech industry?
There are still millions of customers that are yet to be served. So what needs to happen in the industry? Yes, we've covered leaps and bounds, but we still need those partnerships, especially with the capital providers, to bring in the much needed capital so that these customers are served. That will ensure that even that last mile customer still has access to to a service, and in our space that they have access to our financial services.
Yes, sir. Make me understand, as a returning participant on the 4 Days for Fintechs initiative platform, what do you see is the contribution of this platform to, one, supporting your cause, but even most importantly, to enhancing last mile financial inclusion?
The 40 Days 40 FinTech initiative has enabled Jumo over the years to showcase how our banking as a service platform is powering financial services, and delivering, financial products to our users.
Thank you so much. Like you have heard from Wilfred, Jumo is serving over 5 million customers, about 4 million on Airtel via Wewole, and about 1 million on MTN via Mosente. This has been day 22 of the annual 4 Days for Fintechs initiative, season 5. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon.